Hello viewers, we're going to be talking about something very strange that's gone on to this world. The hierarchy. The hierarchy are a system of people that are higher than us. Their grade level, their GPA, their IQ, their power. The hierarchy are everywhere. Political people are the most known. But let's talk about the companies, the main ones. Microsoft, controller of Xbox. This company was built by one man, who is part of the order and conspiracy of the hierarchy. Every man, woman, and child knows that they can have power. There are limits to power. You can never have unlimited power, because there is no such thing. There has to be limits to your power. You can't just do whatever you want. You could, but do you have the power to do it? If we had the power to control the universe by will, well, the power is we would have the ability to control the universe. But we don't know all the laws of all this stuff. The hierarchy, the ones that know. On this piece of paper, we're going to be ranking the people of family. Now, the hierarchy of the people are, you've got your parents, so with your parents as the leaders. I'm gonna mark them down as leaders. Then, if you have any siblings, it goes from the oldest, your older brother or sister. And they have the second most power in the family. So we would call them commandments. Then that goes down to the younger people, the youngest, which are just known as commons. Now, that isn't within a family of your home, but the power can actually be spread into your grandparents and their grandparents. They would technically have more power over you because they made you. They made your parents. They gave birth to your parents, and they gave birth to you. So technically, you could have the grandparents, the elders, we would call them. So you go from leaders to commandments to commons. That's a simple tree of your family. Now, I've been investigating minutes of research. Well, I wouldn't say minutes, I mean seconds even. Minutes of research, and the commandments are our parents. The commandments, the ones that pay taxes, the secretaries, the people. All those political, government-focused people are known as the commandments. So your parents are the common. Well, what's lower than a common? Well, a common person is, a dead. Lower than a common is a dead person. You call them deados, or dead people, or just non-existers. So we go lower than that from non-existers. See? Tree right here. But who would main the leaders? Well, that would be our political leaders, like our president. But no one's president of the world. So we would have to divide them up. Who would be the most powerful person in this world to command the world? We don't know that. That's what the commandments and the hierarchy civilization have been keeping to us. That's the thing. The hierarchy is a conspiracy. I've been conspiracy. We are ruled. We are always led. We must think of ourselves. No matter what, over history, we've been led by some sort of leader. It could be anything. All we can say is we need a leader. Without a leader, we can't do much. I mean, we could do something, but without our parents, we wouldn't be able to talk, walk, speak, eat. We wouldn't even survive without our parents. Until we become self-aware, to where we can do the thing. See, the commandments and the leaders eventually become useless, as you would eventually ascend to become a leader. But you are still a common if you're the youngest, because compared to your older siblings and parents, you're still one. So technically, when you're going to be a leader in your family if you make a family. But yeah, I mean, in general, your parents are actually commons. Actually, they could be a commandment if they have a younger brother or sister. So basically, the leadership system in a family is like one right here. No matter what, the best leader will always be led, because they have developed the leading thing. They have developed it. So technically, our nation's leaders were led by the past leaders. We don't know what the past showed for us. We don't know what created us. I don't know. The universe is the ultimate leader, because it created everything. But who knows? I mean, what if we didn't create the universe? What if we are in the middle of creating... What if this table has life driven around it? What if my finger had just a touch of life? We would be the leader of that universe. The table would... Let's say if the table represented our universe, and I were to be putting life into that universe, I would be the leader. The ultimate leader. The first leader. And the commandments would be those secondary leaders. And, well, we can go on, but this is the basic story of the thing. The hierarchy are a real thing. We're living in that hierarchy, actually. Honestly, yeah. Like, right now, I have a stepbrother. And he is younger than me, so technically, he represents a common. And I represent a commandment. Then the parents are the representative leaders. But technically... my dad represents a commandment when we look at his original family. Like at the original family. Basically, yeah, the hierarchy is a rank system. It would go from leaders, commandments, commons. Boom. Or you could go eldest leader, commandments, commons, but you gotta focus on one thing. That is the first leader. He's the one that led us all. But the ultimate leader, the first leader, is, well, the universe. The universe around us that created this planet, that created all other planets on this universe. We have never explored outside our solar system. We've seen what's outside of our solar system, but we don't know what's outside of our solar system. For all we know, it could be something terrible or something amazing and majestic. Or we can have all out World War Fallout style, and our planet would dissolve into nothingness until the supreme leader's like, all right, let's start this up. So yeah, see you around, amigos. This has been Time Taco, speaking with you. The hierarchy's real.